What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jake, for anybody who does not know. And today I want to be talking to you about motivation and why it is so difficult. So, I personally, right now, am not motivated. I'm not saying that I don't want to do anything, but this week has just been so hard, and it's been long. It's been a long week, and I know next week's going to be a short week because of the holiday. So I'm just looking forward to that. So that makes it very difficult to live in the now. And it is late. I've been working all day, and then I came home and I keep working. Now I'm doing a video. So I kind of want to discuss why it's so hard to stay motivated long term, and why it's hard when you start accomplishing things. It's hard to keep those goals moving, and it's hard to uh, set more goals as well. Because especially right now, I've been doing pretty decent in the stock market, which is what I love to talk about on this channel, if you didn't know. But it makes it difficult because it came a little easy, and I kind of feel like I didn't work hard enough for it. But I mean, I know I did. Like, I know I added this money to the stock market, and it kind of blew up. It's just hard to make that, set new goals in your head when you work so hard to get to a goal that you just accomplished, right? For me, I have reached 10,000 in my Robinhood account as of a couple of days ago, and because the stock market has been going crazy, I mean, I continue to add to it, but it's like I felt like it was going to take a lot longer to get there, and I got there in less than a year, so I kind of feel really good about it. But at the same time, now the next goal seems super far away, because my next goal obviously is like 20K, and that's double what I have. And it's just hard to think about how much work I put into it and how much work I'm going to need to continue to put into it. So sometimes it's draining. So I kind of want to talk about that whole situation. That's just my personal dilemma with my motivation right now. I love to talk about finance on this channel, and I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker. I just thought I'd throw this out there into the ether, into the void, and see what you guys thought of it. So for me, how I get motivated is I set goals for myself, right? So personally, like I'll bring it back to money. I want to reach 10,000 by the end of the year in my Robinhood account, and I have just surpassed that just last week, and I'm extremely grateful. Like, I'm lucky that I made these decisions to jump in when I did, and this year has been crazy, ups and downs, and I know it could go right back down, especially with the whole rise in COVID cases. But for me, as I'm sitting right now, I am extremely grateful, extremely humble, and I'm proud of myself for reaching this. But now that, like I said, the goal seems, I had to move the goalpost because I reached it, right? But for me, I feel as if I've lost some momentum in my uh, investing journey. So I know I didn't, but I just feel that way because I feel a little drained from all. This year has been incredibly difficult with work. We're working a ton of overtime, but so what I have kind of decided to do is set a little bit smaller goals. So I'm also trying to reach 1,200 annual dividend income. So that is what I need to focus on. So I know it's harder for especially me, but other people as well, to set lofty goals, and then if you don't reach them as fast as you thought you were going to, you don't reach them in as quick or as easily as you thought you're going to, you lose steam really quickly. And I am notorious for that. I teach myself lots of things, but if I don't become decent enough at them, I kind of just forget the skill. Like, I've taught myself how to code, and I became decent at it, but I didn't really master it. And I know that's something that takes a long time to master, but I just felt like I should have been getting something, and I wasn't. And it just was hard to continue. And I still play with it, but I wish I was more motivated towards that as well. But that just brings me back to my own point. I set too lofty of a goal. I expected myself to just understand things, and that's not how life works, right? So for me, I am focused more now on setting smaller goals and being able to reach them more frequently. That way I am more appreciative of the little steps along the way. The journeys that in between each goal are what you should be focused on. You look back and you're like, man, the journey was a lot more fun than the actual destination, right? So sometimes what you have to do as well is just power through things. So things suck sometimes, and that is just the truth. But if you just put your head down and you work hard, you will look up one day and you'll be miles ahead of what you expected to be. And that's kind of where I ended up in a situation where I am right now. I'm not saying I'm miles ahead of anybody, but I'm miles ahead of where I thought I would be personally. Even with my family, with my finances, things are just came a lot quicker than I expected them to. And it's hard because when things get tough, when they kind of started coming easy, it's hard to look back and be like, what did I do that made things so easy? When they get tough, you just gotta put your head down, you gotta power through, because things are difficult sometimes. You don't always get what you want, right? And another thing that you can always do, which I struggle with tremendously, is asking for help. Me and my wife don't argue, but we discuss all the time how I kind of keep mostly to myself, even when, especially when stuff is hard, it's not very good. I am the type of person that would just rather struggle in silence than to bug someone with my problems. But I know I can go to her with my problems, and she would definitely help me through it because she is awesome. But the point of that being is you need to reach out to people, because there are a lot of people out there that are willing to help, even if you don't know them greatly. Like, I am on YouTube, I comment on a lot of people's videos, and people comment on mine and whatnot, but I can ask a random person on YouTube their opinion, and they'll give it, and it's pretty crazy. I know they are getting something in return. They're getting my views, they're getting my engagement, but I believe in 99% of the cases, those people are genuine with their advice, and they're genuine with their responses. But it never hurts to reach out to anybody, to be honest. There are tons of people out there. And for me personally, I try to stay positive in my comments, in my responses. So I always feel like that helps. It's never motivating to be a negative person. But that being said, this is just a little rant I wanted to put together about motivation, especially when I don't entirely feel motivated. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who has been tuning into my videos as well. You guys, especially for a small creator like myself, one view goes a long way in feeling like validated, I guess. Even though I don't expect people to see my stuff, I just appreciate every single person who shows up and who comments and likes and all that fun stuff. But I'll end it here, guys. If you have trouble with motivation, talk to me. Leave a comment down here. I'd love to engage with my audience, whoever that may be. But with that being said, guys, I'll pitch the same old stuff I always do. Down in the description below is the Robinhood, the Acorn, and the Yada. Also down there is a Track Your Dividends if you are a dividend investor like myself and you want a little help with Track Your Dividends, Track Your Safety, all that fun stuff. I'll leave that in the description down below. But again, guys, I hope you're staying motivated. I hope you're staying in the green. Stick to your strategies. With that being said, peace.